Have you ever felt like you've gone too far from God, like He could never take you back? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful stories Jesus ever told, the story of the prodigal son. It's a story of mistakes, regret, forgiveness, and the incredible love of the Father. Jesus said there was a man who had two sons. One day, the younger son came to his father and said, "Father, give me my share of the inheritance." This was shocking in that culture because asking for the inheritance while the father was still alive was like saying, "I wish you were dead. I don't want you. I only want your money." But the father divided his property between them, and the younger son took all he had and traveled to a distant country. There, he wasted his money on wild living. For a while, it seemed exciting. He had friends, pleasure, freedom, everything he thought he wanted. But soon, the money ran out. And when the money ran out, so did the friends. A severe famine hit the land, and he began to starve. Desperate, he found a job feeding pigs. Now, remember, Jesus was speaking to a Jewish audience. Pigs were unclean animals. This detail meant the son had hit rock bottom. He was so hungry that he wanted to eat the food he was feeding the pigs. Then one day, he came to his senses. He said, "How many of my father's servants have food to spare? And here I am starving to death. I will go back to my father and say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.'" So he got up and began the long walk home. I imagine him rehearsing his speech, step after step, ashamed and afraid. But here's the beautiful part. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him. He didn't wait for his son to crawl back in shame. He didn't stand with folded arms to demand an explanation. The father ran to his son, threw his arms around him, and kissed him. The son started his speech. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father interrupted him. He told his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Kill the fattened calf and let's have a feast. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." And they began to celebrate. Friend, that is the heart of God. No matter how far you've gone, no matter what you've done, God is not waiting to push you away. He's waiting to welcome you back. So the question is, will you come home? Will you let the Father embrace you again? If you feel far from Him today, you can pray a simple prayer right now. "Father, I come back to you. I've sinned, I've fallen short, but I believe your arms are open. Forgive me, restore me, and let me live as your child again." And the beautiful truth is, He will. The prodigal son thought he was coming home to be a servant, but the Father restored him as a son. In the same way, God doesn't just forgive you, He restores you. He doesn't just offer you mercy, He gives you a new identity in Christ. So if you've been running, stop running. If you've been hiding, stop hiding. Come home to the Father. He loves you more than you could ever imagine. You are not too lost to be found. You are not too dirty to be cleansed. You are not too broken to be healed. The Father is waiting. All you have to do is take the first step home.